Getting ready to start. Good morning. Welcome to In the Silence meditation at the Unity Spiritual Center, Saxe. I welcome everyone here in person and online. Thank you. We're going to be here I'm Tess, and we're going to be here for about 30 minutes, and then we'll move over to the sanctuary for services at 11. So join us there too. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just kind of place your feet on the ground, or just get comfortable. I like my feet on the ground. It just kind of helps me to connect, ground myself, just kind of stay present. I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. However you feel comfortable. Hands on your lap, whatever. Try not to cross your ankles or your arms. That said that limits energy flow. So, but just be comfortable. Let's take a few deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Helps to relax the body and mind, stay focused on what we're doing. Take a breath in, whatever's comfortable, and breathe out. Take another breath in and hold it at the top. And then exhale. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel your facial muscles relax. And if you take a swallow, it helps relax your throat more. You'll find that. And let that relaxation flow through our torso, hips and legs and feet. And if your feet are on the ground, you might start feeling a tingling sensation up through the soles of your feet. Let that represent the earth energy. The earth is energy from the molten core, fiery core, and it creates an energy that flows up and through the layers of rock and soil into the roots of the plants. It nurtures all of our plants. It nurtures the insect cycles. That help to germinate our plants and crops, our flowers. It's all part of life. And feel that life energy coming from the earth into the soles of our feet. And feel that earth energy coming into your feet and your ankles and your calves. Let that life force energy, the earth life force, it's all from God. But this is the nurturing energy from the earth, flowing up through our shins and knees. Wherever you're feeling any tension or pain, I should have done this with my feet. I've been having trouble with my feet, a little sore. Just feel that, let that energy circle around. I'm going to go back to my feet and let it circle around my feet. and rejuvenate. And let that healing happen there. But if it's in your knees, let it circle around your knees, that healing energy, nurturing energy from the earth. And through the thighs and into your hips, often an area that contributes to lower back pain. So let that nurturing energy encircle exterior and internally, your hips and muscles and blood flow. And then in through your torso. Let it energize, aid in the function of our bodies, food processing, taking the nutrients out of our food and into our bloodstream for continued health. Let the energy flow into our lungs, our chest cavity, our lungs, and our heart. Let it nourish and oxidize, I can't speak this morning, reoxidize our blood and the air in our lungs. Take a breath and feel that fresh air, the breath of life. Feel that blood circulating, that fresh, energized blood flowing through our bodies and through our arms and hands. Focusing on your hands and the palms of your hands, you may feel a little tingling and extra warmth. I'm feeling it in my legs now. Busy day yesterday. I was kind of depleted, and so I welcome this re-energizing from God through the earth and into me. We are all one after all, right? And let that healing, loving, healing energy flow from our lungs and chest cavity, our hearts and our arms, into our neck and throat. Let it circulate and wrap around our thyroid, our esophagus, our throat, our vocal cords, that we might speak the truth, God's loving truth. That we might sing aloud in joyful praise. And let that energy flow into our face, that we reflect that joy and love and healing in our eyes, in our expressions. That we reflect in our gaze and in our connections through our eyes, the love for everyone and peace. Sharing that love, let it be felt by all. The loving and healing. Let it migrate into our mind. To our pineal gland. The mind of God. God speaks to us. Sometimes we have to retrain ourselves so that we can hear those messages. They're there. It's just sometimes we let our ego overpower us and be so focused in the physical that we forget our spiritual nature, from whence we come. We personify God. And if that helps to make that connection, let that be so. But know that God is spirit. God is everywhere, in all things, even us. As this energy flows on through to the top of our head, our crown. You might feel a tingling there too. I like to visualize that connection. People see it differently. Sometimes they see it as kind of a fountain, a fountain of white light that extends upward. Sometimes I see it as a column of white light extending to infinity, into the universe. Sometimes I see it as a silver thread, or golden, silver golden, rose gold. Whatever you see is right for you. And that's your God connection. That is a God connection, I should say. We connect with God in a lot of ways. Some people like places, oceanside, banks of a river, babbling brooks, forests. Sometimes it's within their own selves, heart, the mind's eye. Let's go within and find the place that we connect with spirit, where you connect with spirit. Ask, God, what is it you want me to know? And listen with your heart or mind listen for God's message to you. The song of the bird. God, what is it you want me to know? Thank your guides and messengers for any words and messages that you've received. Until your next encounter with them, your next conversation. As you begin to come back into your consciousness, take a breath. Feel the oxygen coming throughout your body. Wiggle your fingers to gain more of a physical connection. And wiggle your toes. Take another breath. Remember the messages again. Remember your messages. They are always there. You can find them in deep meditation. Sometimes you can find them working in the garden, washing your car, doing laundry, wherever you're quiet. Let yourself be in those places. Find time to be quiet. And hear messages from Spirit. I want to thank everyone for coming today here in the Serenity Suite at the Unity Spiritual Center of Saxe, and also online. Thank you for tuning in. Come back next Sunday, 10 a.m. We have meditation, live or recorded sometime. It's frequently live, so just tune in. You'll be glad you did. Go in peace today. Namaste.